On today's episode of We Go Jinx, today I've left my husband. He is with the family at home, and I've come to see my best friends, the Hammond Douglas sisters. This beautiful beauty back here has come back from the Navy, and she's on leave for a little while until she abandons us again to go to Cali. So we're going to have the Philadelphia experience, and they're going to take me to a whole bunch of Philly cheesesteak spots that I've never been to, despite the fact that I lived here.
Oh, there they go.
Hi,
She's ordering one now.
Can I have a cheesesteak with Swiss cheese and fried onions?
Live American, sharpable, or cheese with?
Provolone, please.
Alright, what else can I get for you?
That's it. How large are your cheesesteaks exactly?
That's 10 to 12 inches.
Then yeah, just that one.
So just provolone and onion.
Yes.
Alright, sir, this is going to take you probably about 20 to 30 minutes. We are cash only, and you do have a mask on my area, okay?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you.
Alright, no problem. I'll see you soon.
Have a good one.
The kid just called Dalessandros, that they've never eaten from either.
No.
But it's rated super high, and we're going to see if it's any good. It's going to take apparently 20 to 30 minutes. It's Sunday, y'all, and it's still busy. So, you know,
That's good news.
That is good news. You know it's got to be good. So this is Dalessandros steak. This is the line. There's people waiting over there. And we ordered online, so they're going to grab their sandwich now. So our trek took us way longer than it should have because Philly traffic is terrible.
It was insane.
It was. And at least we were able to order most of them online, so that cut us some time because South Street, if you've ever been to South Street.
Very ghetto, 1 star, would not recommend.
Yeah, you have it here. But let me show you what we have. This is just because we're hungry. These are Spanish fries. We sat in traffic for a long time, so I'm sure they're not as appetizing looking as they should have been.
They're delicious.
But they still are really tasty. And this is a cheesesteak from Ishkabibbles. What does this one have, ladies?
This one
fried
has
onions
fried onions, provolone cheese.
And I think that was it.
That was it. That's what we got.
Okay, so we got really basic ones, and then we have our condiments on the side if we want to add. So that's what we're going to do. But we're going to try them, all fresh like that. This is a fancy one from Woodrows. It has truffle cheese whiz. So,
Onions, and I think that's what we got on there.
okay. And then this is from a place called Joe's.
And that has mushrooms, provolone cheese, and fried onions.
Okay. And then this one is from Dalessandros.
And that is also just fried onions
Okay.
and provolone cheese.
There you go.
Oh, and don't forget about the fried mushrooms.
Oh yeah, we also got some
With the
delicious fried
horseradish
mushrooms with the
sauce.
horseradish sauce.
Oh my
Again,
God.
a little soggy looking, but they sat in for like at least an hour.
And they're still warm.
They are still warm, and they are
And
still
they are
delicious.
so good.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and set up to try some sandwiches. Yay! All right, guys, we are back officially after our I think it was like almost a 4-hour run around the town
It was crazy.
for some cheesesteaks. So again, Joe's, Woodrows, Ishkabibbles,
And
Dalessandros.
Dalessandros.
I have never had any of these. I've only ever had the tourist trap cheesesteaks of Geno's and Pat's.
Boo!
So these are
Don't
local
do it.
Philadelphians,
Don't
and
do
they
it.
say,
No.
nah, not
That's
that.
disrespectful to the name of cheesesteak. We don't do that.
Any of these, there are others, but it is a Sunday, so these are some of the most popular ones that you want to hit. You gotta hit. You come to Philly.
You want to get started with? The most popular one is probably Ishkabibbles.
All right, let's start with Ishkabibbles
That's
then.
true.
So it's right here, ladies.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let the people see. Right
Yes.
there. Oh.
Yes.
Yes. That's
All right,
it.
pick
All
your
right.
poison, ladies.
All right, I'll take a corner piece. Oh, this one has sweet peppers on it too.
Okay,
Forgot.
sweet peppers, cheese,
Mhm.
onions.
Provolone cheese.
Provolone.
Always provolone.
Provolone. Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm so hungry though. Very good.
What's your ratings?
Choo-choo. That's really yummy.
Mom, what's your rating for it?
It's my favorite cheesesteak in
the
city.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I love it.
But I've never ate from Woodrows.
So this is plain. So for me, I'm gonna add some ketchup and a little mayo.
Yeah, I
to
would
be real with
ketchup.
you.
I would definitely ketchup.
That's me. But it's good. The meat is good. They're not stingy with it, which is nice. The bread is nice. held up really well.
Right. Let's go.
Which was the first one we picked up, ladies? Was it
Dalessandros.
Dalessandros? I took a little video of that one. Everywhere else there was too much traffic and I felt like I was going to get hit by cars, so it wasn't worth taking video, guys.
And they weren't like, some places when you get a cheesesteak, they get like way too many onions or way too many peppers.
Yeah, this was like the perfect amount of like stuff.
I like that.
Okay. I don't want to get full before we try it.
Right, I'm going to put this down for now.
No, I'm going to
Okay. I'm going to move this one over here for now.
Can we bring the ketchup over here? Because I can live with everything else, but I'm going to need ketchup.
You want the mayo? You want mayo?
Nah, we'll live without it.
Okay.
I do want to try it, though, in general.
Alright,
Alright, so let's try the other one that we both tried already. Joe's.
So we brought the ketchup out because, let's keep it real, most
We like a little ketchup.
cheesesteaks need a little ketchup.
Yeah.
So we're doing Joe's next.
Joe's next.
Just awesome, bam.
That's on
Ooh.
Torresdale Avenue for any Philly people.
Well, there's a bunch of them.
Really?
Are there? Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
All right, ladies.
I'll take the end again.
You know, taking ends.
All right, now get the middle.
Oh, look at the cheese. Did you see the cheese pull apart like
Oh,
that?
there was a cheese pull and I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, my-
Oh.
oh, okay, yeah. Show the people.
Oh.
That's nice.
I'm going to add a little ketchup to
And
mine.
again, guys, if this wasn't in traffic for like 16,000 hours, we would have seen that cheese pull. So
Right. Oops, sorry.
we've decided we're gonna add ketchup because you know you need a little ketchup.
Sorry.
All right. Cheers, ladies. Actually,
You toasted the bread.
This is cheesier than Ishkabibbles, ladies.
Yeah. More meat too.
Mm-hmm.
And then scoop the roll.
it's good. I'm still
Still
team
Ishkabibbles,
Ishkabibbles. I'm still team Ishkabibbles though.
Oh,
But this isn't bad.
they did skip. They scooped some of the extra bread out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it tastes like.
Okay. Just.
That's nice.
Ooh, this is nice.
That is
nice.
nice.
I like that.
I like this one. That was good.
Truffle.
The homemade truffle whiz. Mm.
Ooh.
Sophistication.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta put your pinky up.
Pinky up when we eat this,
I'm
alright?
actually gonna try this one without the ketchup first. And
Oh
then-
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
it looks like it got ketchup. Did somebody
No,
put
she
ketchup?
did.
Oh, okay.
She did a shot.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Accidentally.
Okay.
All right, so pick your poison. I'll get the ketchup side.
There you go. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna add ketchup because
Yeah.
it's ketchup. Why not?
So I'm usually against cheese whiz on a cheesesteak.
I'm usually 110% against whiz.
on
Provolone
This was
is
their
preferred.
idea.
Yeah, but
But
it sounded interesting.
a truffle whiz, we gotta see what that's
Yeah.
about.
And the cheese whiz apparently is made in house,
Yes.
so we're
So
gonna
let's-
see. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
I mean, damn,
Okay, truffle whiz.
I like that.
that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. No,
Oh my god.
that's dope.
I don't know, Ishkabibbles. Like,
Well,
I think
The key to unlocking the flavor in the meat is the smells that will be generated by the Maillard reaction.
because the whiz gives the meat a little extra saltiness.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I think the other ones didn't have as much seasoning
Yeah.
on the meat. Do they even season it? I don't even know.
No, they didn't have to season
they
it.
didn't
This
need to. This is okay. Honestly, I did not think I would like this one.
I didn't either.
I didn't either because I've only ever had truffle stuff once before, and I wasn't a fan. It just tasted salty to me. But this tastes flavorful.
Mhm.
Like the cheese whiz, you've eaten it out of the jar before, right?
Yeah.
It's salty and just salty. This is cheesy flavored, and I can't taste
And it doesn't-
truffle per
yeah.
se.
No,
I don't know
yeah,
what
no,
it
no.
tastes like,
But
honestly.
I don't taste cheese whiz either. It's
Right.
weird.
Yeah.
It's like an actual like
like a
legit
nice cheese sauce
Yeah.
type thing.
Really good.
Alright. This might be kicking Ishkabibbles' butt.
Oh, that's really good.
And this is Dalessandros. Plenty onions, which I'm happy
Yes.
about. They
So I
did a
love
good job on the
onions.
onions.
Mucho onions.
So
I feel in my soul I'm going to need some ketchup though.
I feel like it too, but looks can be deceiving because I didn't think I would like the Woodrows one.
that's true.
This is true. I'm still gonna go
See,
with my gut.
my husband's not here, but we still went Jinx. All right, so let's. Do y'all want ketchup or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
just ketchup.
Just go across the line. Yep.
Here we
I
go.
feel like we're not giving Dalessandros like
A chance. A
We
fair chance.
are, but
This
ketchup is a general like what's
right.
it called?
We don't know why we didn't order ketchup. We just
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah,
We were
exactly.
trying to leave it
Well,
as plain as
I
possible.
thought I didn't think the traffic would be that bad, but I didn't want a soggy cheesesteak, so I didn't want
That
to
makes
put
sense.
ketchup on it.
But ketchup is a very generic, general condiment to put on a
On a
cheesesteak.
cheesesteak.
It just is.
It is.
It's salt and
it's not-
ketchup.
Yeah, it's
Onions,
not
salt and
disrespecting.
ketchup.
Yeah, it's not disrespecting the cheesesteak. It still keeps the integrity.
Yeah.
But it needs some ketchup.
It's a little
It does
bit.
indeed. Let's do it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Last one.
It's medium.
It's very meaty.
I like the meat.
Yeah, it has an interesting
What cheese
flavor.
did you guys order for this one?
Provolone.
That's some sharp ass
Yeah,
provolone.
that is sharp.
Yeah.
I feel like this one, hot, probably would have been super amazing.
Mm-hmm. It's
I
good.
mean, it's not bad. Chill.
No. It's really good stuff.
It's good. We are eating it almost 4 hours later. This is the first one we picked up.
Yeah.
But
It's the OG of the group.
you can taste the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
The roll is nice and soft.
Mm-hmm.
The onions.
This is the meatiest one out of all of them.
Yeah,
it
this
really
has the
is,
most meat
yeah.
in it.
And it, even from Woodrows, this has like probably the most pronounced cheese.
It
Yeah.
does. Even though that's supposed to be a truffle cheese,
Yeah.
which should have a stronger flavor.
This one tops it.
That one's
definitely.
creamier. This one's more impactful.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you get punched in the mouth.
You do, yeah. It's really good. I wish I wasn't
You can't
full.
miss it. You can't miss this flavor. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I just wish the onions for me,
Mm-hmm. We're mixing them better.
and this was like more of a grilled onion as opposed to a sauteed onion. Like I like,
Mm.
but it's still good. It's really good. I would definitely,
My only complaint is I agree. I wish the onion was scattered throughout,
Yeah.
yeah.
not just on top.
Yeah. And the first thing I said was like, oh, they were very generous on one side with the onions.
They were.
No, like it wasn't like mixed in with the meat. It was directly on top.
No, but it's really good though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is pretty.
The meat, I would say like the steak in this one
Mm-hmm.
tastes better than the steak in all the other ones to me.
Mm-hmm.
But is that the cheese or is it actual the meat?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I would have to like pick out steak from
Yeah.
the one in
You
the mirror.
need to do that next. Which,
But as an overall sandwich,
uh-huh.
ooh, this one and Woodrow are like tied.
I think so.
They're like tied because they're good for different reasons.
Yeah.
They're equally good for different reasons.
So Dalessandros, I would go back, but I would get my regular stuff that I would get on it. I want some
Right.
salt, I want some pepper, I want some ketchup on it fresh,
Right.
eat it right
They
out
don't
of-
do that default salt and pepper.
Mm-mm.
No.
You have to
No, you have to ask for it.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
I didn't do that because I didn't know
You didn't want it
if
to be soggy.
I wanted to taste
Yeah.
I wanted to taste it just the way it was, and I didn't
nothing-
want it to
okay.
like over salt it, over
Yeah.
Right.
And there's
So-
nothing good about a soggy piece of bread
or
on a cheesesteak.
salty.
Okay.
There's nothing good about a salty cheesesteak. Not everybody can season food properly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how we would know. The
That's
quintessential,
true.
you know, who can season it proper. But either way, the toppings were all basically the same.
Because we wanted to try the flavor.
Basic.
Of the meat first.
Delicious cheesesteaks.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be your rating then?
The order from best to worst.
Best to worst.
Best.
I know.
It's because I like the creaminess of the cheese and the cheese is scattered throughout. Where here, I feel like the cheese is clumped in the bottom.
I agree.
But again, that clump could be because we sat for like ever
We
in traffic.
did. We did.
So we're gonna given the margin of potential error, I'm gonna say this one's number 1.
Okay.
Woodrow's number 2.
What are your thirds?
Ishkabibbles,
Yeah.
and then Joe's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually in complete agreement with you.
Okay.
I'm actually going to switch. I think Woodrows is the best. Then
that was really
That was a
Dalessandros.
hard one. That was a tough. Like I
Then
was like,
Ishkabibbles. Then Joe's.
Yeah. You know why I picked the Dalessandros over the Woodrows? The
Why?
more meat.
Yes.
And if I'm looking for a cheesesteak, I
You
expect
want the
meaty
meat.
and cheesy.
See, yes. So I agree, but
Whereas
that's why.
the Woodrows is
That's why it's a close number
cheesier.
2. I
Right.
feel like Woodrows overall
And this
had
is
the
Rexy.
best flavor.
So.
To me, Woodrows overall had the best flavor, and then Dalessandros was like a
They're like
cheesesteak. It's what you
yeah.
look for
For
a good
cheesesteak, right?
cheesesteak.
That's why I picked them as
The other
first.
reason why I chose Dalessandros to be first because Woodrows, the cheese, that's a very specific, like,
It is.
special cheese.
Yes, it
so
is.
if I got anything other than that, I'm not sure what
Probably.
they're.
I don't even think they
So
have.
They
I'm
have
not sure.
a lot of different options.
Okay.
They have it's
So
crazy.
Dalessandros is like provolone is a basic cheese.
Well, yeah, for a basic cheesesteak,
yeah.
Dalessandros was the best out of all of them. I
So
think that
I'm
Ishkabibbles, and I love Ishkabibbles.
So good. Ishkabibbles.
But
will
I
always-
think I'm not taking the trip to South Street no more. I
Yeah,
think
the location's
Dalessandros.
up. But Dalessandros, for a basic cheesesteak, did it for me, and Woodrows had something special. Like, if it didn't have that
that's
special
true.
cheese, would I still want them as
Probably
much
not.
as I did before?
Probably not. You're right.
Exactly. So I'm like, based off of that, Dalessandros first, Woodrows second, Ishkabibbles, and Joe's is like,
yeah,
you were there.
It
You
was
weren't-
just there. Yeah.
You weren't great. You
It,
weren't
it
horrible.
didn't impact me in
Yeah.
any way. Yeah.
So-
Ishkabibbles, like, the cheese was melty good. It
Yeah.
had
And
a
those
fair amount of
sides,
meat.
the
Right.
mushrooms,
Yes.
and the
Oh yeah, the
fries.
sides and mushrooms and such were from Ishkabibbles, and those were yummy. So
We didn't put those in the shot because it was not a part
She
of
showed it in
the
the
yeah, but it wasn't right here.
Oh, yeah,
So
no, it
wasn't
wasn't
a part
here.
of the journey.
because that wasn't the taste.
It was
test.
just a extra.
Right. This was our journey through Philadelphia cheesesteak
Yeah.
land with some local ladies.
like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you. Bye.